Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca Vanderheiden and I am the Ag in the Classroom Coordinator here in Scott County. And today we're going to be talking about agriculture once again, but we're going to be talking about where our food comes from and where the products that we use every single day, where they come from and how they are tied to agriculture. So to begin, we have an activity right here. So I'll have you pull this out and your teacher will show you that there are different products in here. There is cookies like we see, or there's eggs. There are even some items that we use like a sink, pop, and an iPad. And you're gonna figure out how these are all tied to agriculture in some way. But you also will see in the package that you have factories as an option, farms, natural resources, and stores. So you have these four things, and I'll have your teacher put them across the room, like spread them out, maybe on each side of the room. And then she's gonna pass out these items, and she's just gonna pass them out until some of you might have a couple of them. So then you might have water and eggs. And then you're going to think to yourself, where does water come from and where do eggs come from? Do I get eggs at a store? Where do I get my water? Eggs are produced by chickens, so that is a product of a farm. So you would put that in the farm pile. You put that on that side of the room. And then you'd have your water, and I think that water is a natural resource, so I'm gonna put it in my natural resource on that side of the room. So once you complete this activity, probably take 5 to 10 minutes, and once you have all of these pictures divided into different categories, either the factory, farm, natural resources, or the store, we're gonna come together as a class and then we're gonna go through them. All right, so now that you have divided all of your pictures into different categories, either the store, natural resources, farms, or factories, we are gonna go through them and figure out where they belong. So we're gonna start with the store. And in the store, some of you might have put bread, or let's see, some French fries, some pop, or maybe even a basketball. So all of these products could be found in a store, you are correct, but did the store make these products? Did they did they just happen to show up at the store and like that's where they come from? No. Let's start with the basketball. So the basketball was probably made at a factory, correct? It wasn't made at the store. So we're gonna now move this to the factory. And how about our pop? Our pop was not made at the store, so that would be moved also to the factory. And then we have French fries. Now, what are French fries? French fries are made out of potatoes, which potatoes are grown on a farm. So we're gonna move our French fries to the farm. And then bread, Bread is made out of wheat. And wheat is a farm product. We grow wheat, we have wheat farms. So we're gonna move that to our farm. So now anything that you have in the store is now going to be empty. It no longer exists. Nothing was created at the store. So since we just decided that nothing's at the store, we're gonna move to our factory. So in our factory, we now have our pop, we have the basketball. You might have put an iPad or the iPhone in there, maybe a watch and some jeans. So let's get started with the ones that we just talked about in the store. We have our basketball. So yes, they might have made this basketball at the factory, but where did the products come from? The products, what is a basketball made out of? Does anybody know? A basketball is made out of cowhide, which is cow skin, or pig hide, which is pig skin. So this product is actually was made at a factory, but it's made out of cowhide, which is from a cow. So now we're gonna put that in the farm pile. Now we have our pop. What is in pop? What makes it sweet? Something syrup. Corn syrup. Corn syrup is a thing in pop that is a product inside the pop, and corn is grown on a farm, so now it's going to be in our farm pile. And now we have our iPad. So let's think. An iPad was probably made at a factory, you are correct, but what's inside the iPad? What is it made out of? The screen is glass, and the glass is made out of what? Sand. Sand is made out of glass. So now this product is going to be into the natural resources because sand is a natural resource that produces glass. So this is now going to be in our natural resources. Same with our watch. Our watch was probably made at the factory, but it also contains glass or a metal. And both of those are, glass is going to be, at one time sand, and metal is a natural resource. So these are going to be put into our natural resource pile. So like I said, just for the store, the factories is going to be completely empty too. Nothing just came from a factory. So now we have two piles left. We have our farm and we have our natural resources. Let's discuss the farm. So, like I said, you might have, now our French fries are back in here, the basketball, the pop. You might have put eggs in this pile, ice cream, and French fries. So, let's start with the ice cream. So the ice cream came from a farm because it was probably at the store eventually. You bought it at the store, but it came from a farm because it is a dairy product, and dairy cows produce milk, which can be transformed into ice cream. So this ice cream did come from the farm, but a dairy cow, how did a dairy cow get there? Dairy cows are a natural resource. It was not, we did not create that. They were provided for us. They were here on earth. Same with our eggs. Eggs came from chickens, and those are also a natural resource. Our pop is from corn syrup, and corn is technically a natural resource. Same with our potatoes. Our potatoes are a natural resource. The basketball from our cowhide, that is also going to be a natural resource because cows they were provided for us. We did not create a cow. So now, if you can see where I'm going with this, everything comes from natural resources. Agriculture is involved with natural resources every single day. Everything that you do eventually came from the store, came from a factory that was tied to agriculture at the farm, but was somehow developed by a natural resource. Now, in your natural resources, you might have some stairs, and that would be the wood that we get from trees, and trees are a natural resource. And same with salt. You can find salt, that's a natural resource. So everything that you have had in your pictures, everything is eventually somehow tied back to natural resources. So everything is a natural resource somehow. Hope you guys liked this activity. And then to wrap up, with our final worksheet is a day without agriculture. So now we just discussed how all those pictures were somehow tied into agriculture and then were eventually a natural resource. So we're gonna say a day without agriculture. Make a list of all the agricultural products that you use in a day. If you run out of space, you can use the back of the page. So a day without agriculture. Make a list of the agricultural products that you use every single day. How did you get to school? Did you walk or did you ride a bus? If you rode a bus, that bus was taking up fuel that has ethanol in it, and ethanol is a corn product. So you could say, rode the bus. Did you, let's see, what did you eat for breakfast? Did you have cereal? Cereal is made out of corn products, so you could write cereal down here. And you probably put milk in your cereal, so milk is a dairy product, so you can list that too. And then just go through your day and see how many items that you come up with, and then share with your classmates. So that is to wrap up our lesson today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, and I'll see you guys in December.